my name is Sasha Mangankar, and today on this platform provided to me by Prabodhan, I would like to speak on a topic that is very close to my heart: women in politics. Women make up half the world's population, yet their representation in political leadership remains disproportionately low. And while we have seen some incredible women rise to position of power, their journey has never been easy. They have had to fight against deeply ingrained biases, systematic barriers, and even personal attacks simply to have their voices heard. For centuries, politics was seen as a man's domain. Women had to fight for the right to vote, let alone to hold office. Even today, in many places, women's participation in governance is either discouraged or outrightly restricted. However, India has been fortunate to witness some of the remarkable women leaders who have broken these barriers. From Indira Gandhi, India's first female Prime Minister, to Pratibha Patil, the first woman President of India, they paved the way for many. Today, women like Draupadi Murmu, India's first tribal women President, or Nirmala Sitharaman, India's full-time female Finance Minister, continue to redefine leadership in country. Yet, despite these victories, challenges remain the same. Let's talk about some of the biggest hurdles women face in Indian politics today. First is the gender bias. Women in politics are often judged more harshly than their male counterparts. They are expected to be strong but not aggressive, confident but not arrogant, intelligent but not intimidating. Take case of Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister of West Bengal. She has been an influential leader, but her assertiveness is often criticized in ways that male leaders do not face. Similarly, Mayawati, former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, had faced constant personal attacks rather than discussions on her policies. The way female politicians are scrutinized for their decisions, tone and appearance reflects our deep-rooted biasness in political system. Second is the lack of representation and support. Although women make up almost half of India's population, they hold only about 15% of the parliamentary seats. This underrepresentation means fewer role models and mentors for aspiring female politicians. Even today, political parties fear giving a ticket to women as they may not be winnable candidates. However, leaders like Supriya Sule, Member of Parliament from Maharashtra, and Mahua Moitra, Member of Parliament from West Bengal, have shown that women are not only electable but also powerful voices in the parliament. Third is the work-life balance. Women in politics often struggle with the expectations to balance both family and career, something male politicians rarely face. Sonia Gandhi, former Congress president, had to step into politics after the assassination of her husband Rajiv Gandhi, while also raising her children. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has often spoken about the challenges of managing public life and family responsibilities. Society still places a greater burden on women to manage household responsibilities, making it harder for them to dedicate themselves fully to politics. Fourth is, of course, harassment and character assassination. In digital age, social media has become a powerful tool for political engagement, but it has also become a space for harassment and abuse, especially for women. Female politicians often receive threats, hate messages, and character assassinations simply for speaking up. A well-known example is Smriti Irani, who had faced relentless trolling and personal attacks ever since she entered politics. Similarly, Mahua Moitra has been subjected to sexist remarks in the parliament and online. These attacks are often meant to intimidate women and discourage them from speaking up. Fifth is the unequal access to resources. Money plays a big role in politics. Women often struggle to get financial and institutional support needed for campaigning. In states where female leaders have emerged, they have had to build their own political movements. Jayalalitha, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, built a powerful political base despite facing resistance in male-dominated political environment. Women often have to work twice as hard as their male counterparts to prove their political credibility. Despite all these challenges, the future is not without hope. More and more women are entering politics, inspiring others, but for true equality, we must encourage and support our female leaders. We must challenge the gender bias by calling out discrimination and changing the societal norms. We must strengthen the laws against harassment, discrimination, and violence against women in politics. We must ensure equal funding and resources so that women can compete fairly in elections. We must also make sure that we implement gender quotas to ensure more female representation in legislative bodies. In conclusion, I would like to say that women belong in politics not just because they have the right to be there, but because their leadership is essential for a balanced, fair and progressive society. The road to political equality is long, but every step taken towards it is a step for better India. Leaders like Draupadi Murmu, Nirmala Sitharaman, Smriti Irani, Mamata Banerjee, Mayawati, Supriya Sule, Mahua Moitra, Jaya Lalita and Sonia Gandhi prove that when a woman rises, the nation rises with them. Let us support and empower and uplift the women who dare to lead, because a country with more women in power is a country which is just, fair and progressive. Thank you.
श्रोते प्रेक्षक हो, तुम्हाला आमच्या या स्पर्धकाचा व्हिडिओ नक्कीच आवडला असेल. आता या स्पर्धकाला विजयी करण्यासाठी तुम्ही देखील मदत करू शकता. त्यासाठी तुम्हाला या व्हिडिओला लाईक करायचं आहे. स्पर्धकाला प्रेरित करण्यासाठी किंवा या विषयावर तुमचे मत कमेंट मध्ये व्यक्त करायचे आहे. त्याचबरोबर या स्पर्धकाला जास्तीत जास्त लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचवण्यासाठी हा व्हिडिओ शेअर देखील करायचा आहे. प्रबोधन बहुउद्देशीय संस्था महाराष्ट्राच्या कानाकोपऱ्यात विविध शैक्षणिक आणि सामाजिक उपक्रमांचे आयोजन करत असते. ही स्पर्धा अशाच उपक्रमांचा एक भाग आहे. तुम्ही देखील प्रबोधनच्या या परिवारात सामील होऊ शकता. प्रबोधनच्या विविध उपक्रमांची अपडेट मिळवण्यासाठी या YouTube चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करायला विसरू नका. व्हिडिओ शेवटपर्यंत पाहिल्याबद्दल आपले मनपूर्वक आभार आणि खूप खूप धन्यवाद.